Hi, my friend. This week, I want to talk to you about something that I've been speaking with a few people about over the past couple of weeks. New year, new planetary arrangement. It's really about talking about a new meaning of life. Now, I'm not going to sit here and attempt to give you a new meaning, but for me, it's really trying to bridge what we're actually made of and connecting that with the science of my understanding of the mind and body and connecting that with that special something that I call the human spirit. So I believe we can all agree that there's a physical aspect to our body. We have this physicality, this matter. We also have this mental, emotional side to our system that, we have thoughts and how we feel about ourselves. And then we have emotions, and our emotions are deeply connected to our relationship with other people and other places and other things. Certain days where it's sunny, we might be happy, and when it's not so sunny, we might be sad. We might be around different people. The reality is based on our experiences, we're going to have a different emotional state. So as human beings, we're physical, mental, and emotional beings. So how do we step forward in life and fully express who we are physically, mentally, and emotionally? Now, when we talk about this intangible, this special something, I call it the human spirit, and that human spirit lives deep within us. And I believe that it's dying and calling for us to actually scream through so it can fully express itself physically, mentally, and emotionally. The best way I can explain this is if you think of a garden. If you think of the soil, within all that soil and all that dirt, there's all this potential for a beautiful bed of vegetables, if you will. Now, if we don't have a gardener, that potential within the soil is just going to create a bunch of weeds. However, if we have a gardener that cultivates and nurtures that soil, we can have beautiful lush greens and vegetables and things that would supply our bodies and the environment with more oxygen and trees and more food for our bodies. So you have two different scenarios, yet with the same potential in that soil. In one case, you have weeds, and in another case, you have beautiful lush greens. You see, our body and our mind and our emotions is exactly the same. We are the gardeners of our physical, mental, emotional experience. And it's up to us to cultivate our human spirit, our highest self, who we see ourselves as being our absolute best, that kind, loving, productive, gracious human being, and expressing that in our physical, mental, and emotional state day in and day out. That's my meaning of life, and that's a direction I'm going to invite you to go. The key to this is to think about yourself moment to moment to moment to really see who you're being, especially in those times where you're being challenged and someone's maybe pissing you off or doing something that's really bothering you, to think, am I being the gardener or am I letting the weeds come through my physical, mental, and emotional state? The choice is always yours. You have that much power and it lives within you. And every moment of every single day, you can switch the flick to really express your gardener, your human spirit in your physical, mental, emotional being, or to allow the weeds to grow out. Lots to consider. Take that in, sit back and think about it. Love to know what you think. Have a beautiful week, and we will chat soon. Bye, my friend.